I've got a lot of inessential crap going through my brain, and now I'm going to try to fill your heads with some of the same. I'm sure every self described football fan remembers the early 90s Cowboys, the triplets, Aikman, Emmett, and Irvin. And as a dork, many moons ago, I started to track the best triplets in college football, but not for just one season, but for all of time. Tell me if you agree with these results. I think you'll find them surprising. I know there are many powerhouses enduring like LSU and Oklahoma and USC and Penn State and so on and so forth, but these are my top five. Notre Dame, Joe Montana is probably still the second or third best quarterback of the Super Bowl era. Jeremiah Love or Jerome Bettis or the Golden Boy Paul Hornung is the best runner at Notre Dame ever. And Tim Brown still probably looms as a top 10 wide receiver in the Super Bowl era. At number 4, Alabama. Joe Namath is your number 1. Bryce Young won the Heisman Trophy as well. Derrick Henry is your top runner. Maybe Mark Ingram stands as your number 2. And then you have Julio Jones, who is firmly in the top 10 in the Super Bowl era among wide receivers. Here's where it gets real weird. And tell me if you disagree. Cal Berkeley I'm talking about. Aaron Rodgers, right? He's a top, 7 or 8 at worst quarterback. Marshawn Lynch, I think he's a certain Hall of Famer. We'll see if I'm right about that. And then you have Tony Gonzalez at tight end, who is at worst the third best tight end of the Super Bowl era. Then at number 2, Stanford? Andrew Luck and Jim Plunkett were great, but John Elway was greater. He's still one of the half dozen best quarterbacks. And CMC, at least, and in spite of all the injuries, seems to be tracking towards the Hall of Fame. And then there's the great James Lofton, who thrived in Green Bay and in Buffalo. And at number 1, I know you're going to call me a homer, and so be it.
It's Pitt.
I think the facts stand with me. At quarterback, Dan Marino. He's definitely one of the top 5 quarterbacks of the Super Bowl era. At running back, you have Tony Dorsett. At worst, one of the half dozen best running backs of the Super Bowl era. And then Larry Fitzgerald is a top 5 wide receiver in that same era. And if you want to go tight end, I can go Mike Ditka on that one too. Pittsburgh Dave being a homer, shame the devil. Go ahead, make your case for any of the teams I named or didn't name. Drop us a line here.